Can everybody hear me if I, Merry Christmas to everyone, and thank you very much for coming up to beautiful downtown Perth and Fiddleheads. It's sort of been getting to be a bit of a habit here to have celebrations at Fiddleheads for the last couple of years. So I do want to thank everybody for coming out. We know we have people from Perth Road Village, from downtown Hardington as well, and from all across this riding. Oh yes, and not only just from Prospect, but the largest employer in Prospect as well.
Mayor of Tatlock?
And the Mayor of Tatlock, yes. A lot of people might not realize that there is a Mayor in Tatlock, but only those people. And there's Gary and Lois, and how did they sneak in here without me seeing them? But anyway, listen, thank you very much for coming today. It's a wonderful time of year. Christmas is. Jane and I, why don't you get over here, Jane? She loves being over. She always tries to sneak away, doesn't have to. Anyway, this Christmas is a little bit different for Jane and I. We have our first grandchild coming in the next few weeks. So that's the first for us, and but what also is the first is that we're not going to have everybody at home this year. But our two youngest sons are heading off to the jungles of Belize for a few weeks to have some interesting times, and but then we're going to be heading up to Alberta in the new year, and looking forward to that. Listen, I want to say a lot of people were here for the election back in October. We had a marvelous night there. We didn't get quite as far provincially as we would have liked to see, but all in all, it's been an interesting last 3 weeks when the House was in session. I haven't seen Jack McLaren here. I think Jack was coming over, but it's been marvelous to have a good seatmate down in caucus with me, Jack McLaren from the neighboring riding of Carlton, Mississippi Mills. I do want to let everybody know, a lot of people know that I used to do a lot of protests before I got into politics. Well, once in a while, anyway. And I've sort of slowed down on that regard since I became elected. But an issue came up this last week down in the southern end of the riding, down in the Napanee and Belleville area. And the school board down in that area told the school bus drivers, if you put Christmas decorations in your school buses, you would be fired and you would lose your contract and you wouldn't be allowed to drive school buses. So that sort of didn't quite sit right with me.
You betcha.
So I talked to the head of the transportation services, and we had a lengthy discussion. No, I wouldn't say a very thoughtful discussion, but we had a lengthy discussion. And but he would not change his view that Christmas decorations in buses were a safety issue, and that they could be dangerous to the well-being of our children on school buses. Anyway, with all my persuasive arguments, I could not budge them. So I ended up by saying, well, Steve, I'm going to make your life miserable then. If that's the way you want to be, we'll just make your life miserable. And I did a little bit of media, and I want to just let everybody know I've gotten back into the protest business. Next Wednesday at 2 p.m., I would expect that we're going to have quite a number of people joining me, and we're going to deliver a Christmas tree to the school bus offices in Napanee. We're going to deliver our many thousands of petitions to the school board, and we're going to decorate the Christmas tree and sing some Christmas carols as we deliver our petitions. I guess it was interesting because my first intuition when I heard this, I said, maybe we should blockade the school administrative buildings with Christmas trees, or occupy them. But saner heads prevailed, and we decided that decorating Christmas trees and decorating the board offices would be a powerful message to deliver to these. As Lauren Brooker on Belleville Radio, I did an interview with him, and I think this is an important phrase. He coined the phrase as bureaucratic wieners making these decisions. So we're going to deliver a little Christmas message to the bureaucratic wieners down in Napanee on Wednesday. So anybody would like to come down and sing some Christmas carols and decorate some Christmas trees? I think we're going to have
Bring an ornament.
Bring an ornament, bring some garland, bring some tinsel. Even though it might be flammable, might be dangerous transporting that stuff down to Napanee, I think we can take the suitable precautions and really, I think it's time, you know, we can send letters, we can do petitions, we can make phone calls, but I think what's really important, and especially for Christmas, it's most important that we stand up, we get out of the house, we get off the couch, and we say an end to this erosion of our traditions, end this bureaucratic attack of political correctness on our culture, and let's have a fun time while we do it and send a strong message. So come out and join us on Wednesday. Anyway, I don't want to be overly political and stuff, but it has been an interesting time the last 3 weeks down at Queen's Park, and but thank God it's Christmas and we have a break right now for a period of time. Anyway, it has been we've been able to keep McGinty in check. He hasn't been able to really to introduce, or he hasn't been able to proclaim any new intrusions or any new legislation with this minority parliament, and I'm looking forward that we continue that path. It's going to be difficult for us to roll back the problems that he's created, but at least we won't be allowing him to make much more. Hopefully any more to get the NDP on side. So not that we go to their side, no. Anyway, so anyway, with that, it's wonderful to see so many people out here in Perth. It's wonderful to see so many good people at Christmas time. And Merry Christmas, and enjoy the afternoon, and let's keep moving the yardsticks forward in Lanark, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington. Thank you very much.